Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your weekly Tarot reading for August the 10th through to the 16th, 2015. My name is Tilly, and welcome to Tarot with Tilly, and thank you for your likes, for sharing me with your family and friends, for subscribing, for your comments, really for all the love and all the support that you give me each and every day. Truly, thank you so much. Now let's get right to the cards because we start with the Lovers. So, it could be love. It definitely could be love. I see how it could be love. But in a general reading, we're not going to stick the Lovers in that small little category of just love. It's your passions, it's your dreams, it's your desires, it's what you want most in life. That is what's opening up to you this week. That's the energy of this week. It's what you truly love, what you are truly passionate about, what you've been truly trying to work towards. Now, it is with the Four of Pentacles. And boy, do I like this card because it's got so much depth in this card, really, when it comes to a meaning, when it comes to what it is, because it's almost like a two-sided here. Okay, now one is, if you're going to hang on to certain things in your past, it's going to be very hard to manifest that love or what you love going forward. Okay, it's letting go of the past. It's letting go of what doesn't work in your life. It's coming to terms with those things this week. There's balance coming in. There's, what are you cultivating here? So, I mean, really, you want to, especially in the first part of the week, you want to think about what has truly been holding you back. Maybe it's a fear. Maybe it's a fear of success. Maybe it's a fear of failure, okay? Because when we fear success, which sounds a little weird, we're really fearing that once we hit that mark, now where do we go from there? So we hold ourselves back, and so we're always working towards that same goal rather than getting to that goal so that we can set new goals, manifest new dreams, bigger and better and more beautiful. This is definitely a week to really get in tune with what you want going forward and then going for it. Now, the other side of this card is that there is, I mean, look at that gate, okay? It's a giant pentacle. It's a giant pentacle, people. So there's abundance waiting for you. There's happiness, there's joy. I mean, this could be the soulmate coming in. This could be realizing you were with the soulmate from the beginning of time. You just didn't realize it. This could be something that you've always wanted to manifest, a dream. It could be career. It could be stature in the community. It could be within the neighborhood. It could be in your home environment. There's something that you've really wanted to step into. Okay, and for some of you, it's going to be your greatest dreams realized. And for others of you, it all depends on how much you want to use the energy. To be honest with you, you all have the potential of stepping into very beautiful times going forward. But it's how you want to use the energy, how you are releasing the past. And now, you see those two pentacles laying by your feet? Okay, you really just need to uncross those arms that are hugging yourself, holding yourself back almost from really realizing your true potential or stepping into your true potential. And you need to pick them up because that's your unique talents. That's your gifts. That's what's going to take you to the next level and beyond. So it's taking ownership of who you are. And I know a lot of Sages out there that have been through some extremely rough times. But it was for you to realize who you truly are and taking ownership of truly who you are. The Sag is, they downplay themselves in so many ways. I mean, they're happy, they're go-lucky, they're looking at the big picture, they're, things don't really pull them down. And the energy has a hard time pulling a Sag down to a point where they're going to mature a little, for lack of a better word, ground themselves better, understand the depth of their talents and their gifts, and to pick them up and run with them, because they deserve it. You deserve it. So what do you truly want? What do you truly see as the best creation in your life? What is your pinnacle of success, of happiness, of joy? Is it somebody else coming into your life? Is it a new career? Is it a better job? Is it the promotion? Is it getting this placement within the community, within the family? I mean, you really have to answer that question, but the gate is sitting there waiting for you to walk through. And this week, I think you realize it, but I think it's more than realize it. I think that you actually put some kind of action plan into place, because we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Knight of Swords. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is very much, what are you cultivating? What are your actions today actually doing in order for you to manifest your tomorrow? And you're going to have to be very honest with yourself. Are you putting the work in? Or are you just hoping that it comes to you? Because if you're sitting there and you're hoping that it comes to you, chances are it's not going to happen for you like it will happen for others. But if you're doing the work, if you're strategizing, if you're planning, if you're looking at the pros and cons, if you are, I see the Page of Swords here, the new action plans, new ideas, new thoughts on how to go forward. We have Temperance in the middle, and we'll come right back to that one in a second, but we have the Knight of Swords on the other side, and the placement of the Knight of Swords tells me that, you run out into that battlefield yelling charge. It's time to go after your dreams. It's time to go after your goals. It's time to stand strong for who you are. You feel energized. You feel alive. You feel ready to fight. You feel ready to conquer. That's what this card is. I mean, it can be all over energy and whatnot, but I do know with my personal clients and whatnot especially, that a lot of you have been feeling almost like you're in a shell, and you've pulled yourself in, and now it's time to come out of that shell. Now it's time to, you're in an egg. It's time to break out of that shell. You're coming alive again. You're feeling the energy. You're feeling the vitality. You're feeling the optimism and Temperance. Now you got to find a balance between what are you cultivating and how are you going after it. And so there's your challenge for the week. Okay, how do you balance those two? How does it all go together? Where's the disconnect? Why is there a disconnect? What do we need in order to get over that disconnect? So ask yourself, what am I cultivating in my everyday thoughts, actions, words, situations I put myself into, situations I don't allow myself to go into? To feel this energy, feel this feeling of alive and going after my dreams and my goals. And where is that disconnect? What do you need to do? What do I need to do in order to bring it all together, to make it one fluid motion going forward? We have the Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords here. This is action, so that's why I'm saying that you might actually be implementing something. So, I don't think it's kind of, sometimes it's, you need to get a higher education or learn some things, or I don't think that there's time for that kind of stuff. You might want to do a little bit of research. Absolutely. If you need to brush up on something in order so that you can, maybe there's something that you need to present in order to move forward, and so you need to bone up on all your facts and all your figures in order to know what you're going to say ahead of time, so you're prepared. But and there's strategies, of course. But I really think that, yeah, you're focusing, but you're also going to be doing at the same time, because we have the Eight of Swords here. Now, the Eight of Swords is changing your perception. And I think your perception, I think you need to trust that you are on the path going forward now. And you're going to feel it. You're going to feel alive again. You're going to feel more like a Sag again. Um, so allow that perception to come in. Allow yourself to let down your hair a little bit. Allow yourself to enjoy life a little bit. Okay, because I think you've been stepping very cautiously lately, and you can't be doing that too much anymore. It is with the Page of Swords, and usually I warn with her energy, but I'm not going to warn you about her energy today. I think that, it's new perceptions that need to come to you, and sometimes you just kind of need to do an action and see what happens because of it. And that's the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, she's a young energy, and she wants to go forward. I mean, that's her thing. She wants to go forward. One day she will be the Queen or the King of Swords. She wants to go forward. She might end up getting very opinionated, very strong-minded, or she just might be one of those that wears her idealisms, her wants, her needs, her desires on her sleeve, and doesn't allow people, but neither of them allow people to get into their way too much. The Page of Swords is one that wants to go forward and will do anything to just get the ball rolling. And I think it's almost, you need to almost look at things through a new perception this week and get that ball rolling. I, and with the Page, she's young, so she's going to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. We're going to make mistakes. But at the end of the day, we're moving forward. We've got an action plan in place. And I think if you start doing, you're going to see the rewards quite quickly, because we do have the Lovers as your very first card. So the Lovers isn't going to show up as your very first card here unless you are actually going to be able to see some tangible results from your initial actions forward. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.